Do you think we should bomb Syria?
I think there's no question that there's a need for us to maintain some kind of standard in the international community against the use of chemical weapons. I was just told it's only 3 times in history that chemical weapons have been used. And you go back then to Hitler, Saddam, and now Assad. So to me, this is a matter of an international crisis and an international standard that needs to be upheld by someone. If there's a way to do it without bombing, I'm all for it. But the international standard should be adhered to as a signal to not only states like Iran, but also to terrorist actors.
If there isn't a way to do it without bombing, are you in favor of bombing?
If there's a way to do it without bombing,
no.
no.
If there isn't a way to do it without bombing, are you in favor of bombing?
Well, I think somebody has to send a message. So yes,
Okay.
If it's necessary, it's necessary. But
okay, I understand.
I just hope they send a message.
So, is protecting foreigners a proper function of the federal government?
No.
So, are you against violating the Constitution?
Of course not.
Well, does the Constitution say that the government has the right to, or should, protect foreigners? Is that a proper function?
Definitely not. That's why the argument is so important. If it's framed in that way, then it would be a violation of the Constitution.
Well, right. It's not one of the enumerated powers, right?
But that's not what this is about. What this is about is a vital American interest. If you say that you can use chemical weapons, suddenly
it's not about protecting the foreigners. It's not a humanitarian action. It's for some other reason.
Yes, very much.
Oh, you think it's for self-defense?
American vital interests, our vital security interests. And
so if we don't bomb them...
Let me explain.
Oh, okay.
I think that, for example, the last time chemical weapons were used against American soldiers was World War I.
Uh-huh.
You don't want to see that now as a new unleashed weaponry targeted at American soldiers on the battlefield.
So if we don't bomb Syria, they will attack us?
No, I don't say that.
With chemical weapons?
I don't know if they attack Israel, our allies.
But not us, right?
I don't know. In other words, if you're saying, for example, we have not seen that
use. You think Syria could attack us?
Us here in the United States?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think
right.
that's the capability.
So what is the self-defense national interest?
I just said the national interest is making it very clear to all parties that the use of chemical weapons against the U.S., against our allies in all warfare, is a strong break with the international agreement going back to the 1920s, I believe, and then reaffirmed in the 1990s that chemical weapons should not be used.
Who are we dissuading by bombing? That's what I didn't understand. Who are we dissuading?
I thank you, though. Thanks very much.
Okay.